Hey everybody, welcome back to The Last of Us Part 2. In the last episode I told y'all that I had something I wanted to talk to y'all about.
Wyoming Museum of Science and History.
And
How'd you find this place?
as soon as we
Maria.
and as soon as we get to a point where Joel and Ellie ain't talking to each other,
Right up your alley.
I'll get to that.
That'd be great.
So
What's this?
It's a book?
it's a brochure, Ellie.
It's a dinosaur book.
Okay.
It's a dinosaur book.
Okay. I'm reloaded, my bankroll swollen, and I can't hold it. I'm telling you, give me this hat.
Oh man.
Uh,
You wanna try it on?
25 years later.
Your rules.
Something like that, I think.
We did the math on it, and it's a while later. It's like 24, 25 years in the future of the game world.
Look at those talons.
There's a velociraptor.
Actually, it's a Dionysus.
Dionysus.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors. Yeah. I mean, at least that's what
Don't
they
forget to
told me.
pick up your hat.
Mark, shut up. I got the hat, but shut up. Stop ruining things. If I miss it, I miss it. I'll play it again. Stop doing that. If I don't ask specifically, don't offer help. You're gonna ruin it. And the Dionysus and the Velociraptors are related to each other. They are very, very, very similar. Mostly that big ass toe, inside toe that they have is very similar. Also, there's probably not many pickups in this part of the game, simply because you're not going to be playing this part again.
Oh, hello. Sorry, the dinosaurs are busy right now.
What are you doing?
Being a
Wait.
child.
One of the dinosaurs is here.
You motherfucker.
Joel, it's for you.
Okay, this is clearly a Walking Dead reference. Because she looks just like Judith from the back, which is a sentence, which is not something you should say about a child. Anyway, moving forward. But yeah, secret racists. So with all the Black Lives Matter and the protest movements and the anti-police speech and everything that's been going on, social media is currently rampant. I don't even know what that word means when you break it in half. It's rampant with all kinds of stuff that are pro and con things about stuff.
Compsognathus.
Compies. These are the dinosaurs in the Lost World that ate that dude up, who tased it in the head. Yeah.
Did you see that in a movie too?
Actually, yeah. But a different one. See, there's a sequel. Wasn't as good.
Are we actually talking about Jurassic Park? Because I will smack you, Joel. Don't ever say any of the Jurassic Park movies aren't good. You're a fucking liar, Joel. You piece of shit. I mean, I ain't gonna be mad at you for long, to be completely honest. But yeah. I really hope I ain't peeking. Oh, I'm not. I'm alright. Okay, if you don't know what this is, Ellie.
Joel, look.
That is a hat on a dinosaur.
It's called a hatasaur.
Hatasaurus. Get your hat back, girl. A Hatasaurus Rex. Yeah. So the reason I call them secret racist is because
Tiny head.
It's gonna be a thing.
yes, Joel, it's about to be a thing. Joel, first off, Joel, I want you to understand, I am merely the player. Not every player is going to be me. They're not. I love dinosaurs. I am a child. Do you hear me, Joel? I love dinosaurs.
Ellie.
Don't you dare take it off.
It's a hat on a
My
dinosaur.
birthday, my rules.
It's a hat on the dinosaur. Ah, I got a trophy. So, yeah, I call it. The reason I say they're secret racist, I'm about to have to say some like offensive words. One offensive word.
Dinosaur was an apex predator.
And I hope that like people aren't like super upset by the fact that I'm gonna say it.
Badass.
But who the fuck is gonna see me say it?
Pretty sure of that.
Wait, were you talking about me?
There's a thing going. There's a thing that we call it that certain black people have experienced called good being a good nigger, and it's not like I'm glad that made you laugh. I want everybody to know exactly who you are. What that means is a white person doesn't necessarily like black people, but they like you. Now, here's my issue. I kind of don't give a damn about that. I'm kind of okay with the idea of like I have a white friend who isn't specifically like who doesn't necessarily like black people, but he likes and respects me.
I think the more PC way of saying that is, you're one of the good ones.
That's what I
Whatever
said, good
the fuck
nigger.
that means.
What I said. But that's well. The reason I say it like that is that's how certain white people used to say it. They would refer to them as the good niggers. You're one of the good niggers. I've said this enough now. I think that the video's gonna be blacklisted. That's a velociraptor.
Joel, this is the one you were talking about, the velociraptor?
So small. Well, don't trust the movies, I guess.
Yeah, that's one of the that's. So this is an iguanodon, allosaurus, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and Pachycephalosaurus.
Thick this one's skull is.
I like dinosaurs.
Kinda looks like Tommy.
Shut
I'm
up.
telling him you said that.
Please don't. Catch it in the right light. Boom. Tommy.
Yeah, this is the one with the pompadour. Elvis. So that's what they used to call it. Like, as shitty as it sounds, because it's shitty, that's just what they used to call it.
Well, actually, paleontologists believe that birds were descended from dinosaurs.
Yeah. That's why, like, currently we're under this weird idea that,
I happen to know a thing or two.
like, the Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Keep going.
like, was more of a big-ass chicken than it was anything else. Like, it wasn't the giant, like, destructive lizard. Oh, the Ankylosaurus. But, oh, another hat.
Hat buddies.
It's a little too tall for her head. And so it's important to bring that up only because like that's what
Did you go to museums a lot?
before, the idea of being PC, which is short for politically correct,
I swear that girl
or
made me
what
every
most
day
people would
of
really
the
just call it is not being an asshole. Oh, this is so awesome. Put it on his head. Put it on his head. Put the hat on him. In most cases, these are not that well put together.
I see the appeal.
Told you.
Like they're rarely ever that well put together. But and I'm not making any kind of claims about anybody on my Facebook friends list. I'm not making any kind of claims. I'm just simply explaining what I'm currently learning, what I'm currently witnessing and experiencing. So my nephew, it was an MP. He was a military police officer. He was not a cop, but he was an MP at one point.
Oh, you don't like
Mm-hmm.
We can head back.
Stop it. Stop your shit, Joel. So like I genuinely have respect for police officers, not by default,
Hey, Joel. Can you
but
do
I
all the
respect
planets?
them for the fact that they choose to do their job, because some of them do take the job extremely.
You just have a stroke?
Oh, it's how you
Very
Venus, Mother, Mars. Saturn,
I get it.
Uranus, Venus, Pluto. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure there's all kind of like. Okay, we can stop that now. And so the thing that's going on is like I'm seeing this very specific husband and wife group, like it's they're the kind of group the kind of couple that has a joint Facebook account, and they like post from their joint Facebook accounts, and I'm only friends with them because of we're like we I think I bought stuff from them, like from a TMNT group that I'm in, and they don't necessarily agree completely with the stuff that's been going on. David Bowie. Not, I'm sorry, that dude's dead.
Where's the steering wheel?
Eddie. What's the name of the lead singer from Van Halen?
Eddie Van Halen?
No, that's not his name.
That's the real one.
Considering they left the real ones on the moon.
Fuck. I think it's the lead singer from Van Halen, or somebody from Van Halen has decided to change his name. And he changed his name because he found out, like, either he found out or he was very aware that his name was, like, derived from a specific person in history. And the issue was that that person was very, like, not positive toward black people. And he chose to, like, he doesn't want to be, like, referred to by, you know, that stage name anymore.
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
And
6 times.
Are you sure?
the people in question,
Sure.
you know, their Facebook page, they can feel what they want to feel. I don't have the right to tell them they shouldn't. Like, I'm not that kind of hypocritical. I'm not the asshole who is like, oh, you know, I can feel what I want to feel, but you can't. Like, no, I'm not that asshole. But they got really pissy at the fact that
How's it smelling?
Like space.
they got extremely pissy at the fact that he's changing his name. Like, I do mean really pissy. And here's the deal. First off, the dude's changing his name because the guy he named himself after is an asshole. And he thought to himself, nah, I don't want to be. Oh, fuck, you're playing the game. But if you want to scroll through my Facebook feed, I think I shared it. I don't remember. Like, I don't remember for sure. But, and I remember commenting on their post, like, wow, really misplaced anger, but, you know, you do you. Because because that's how I saw it. It's like, wow, y'all are mad at this dude. He's not going to make the same kind of music. He's just changing his name. He just doesn't want to be, like, referred to by the name of this dude who was a piece of shit. Which is understandable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the fact that they got really angry about it is like, oh, okay. Like, when they heard that, like, people wanted to, like, were signing petitions to get Chase removed from the Paw Patrol. Like, they took, like, there are some white people on my Facebook friends list who took that shit to heart.
Okay.
They were so upset by it. And I was like, you know what? I completely agree. It's dumb as hell.
Wow.
But the more pissed off you seem by it, the more racist you seem.
Man. Imagine just.
Because honestly, like, the correct reaction to that is rolling your eyes and pretending like it just doesn't exist.
This.
Like, I,
far better things to worry about.
as an adult who does not watch Paw Patrol, but I have like but I know children who do like Paw Patrol. There are kids I like who watch Paw Patrol. I feel that it's dumb that people are this upset. Okay, first off, you had a Walkman in there and you jumped in the water. So I guess I just won't question that.
Close your eye.
Hold on.
It'll be.
I want to stop ruining this experience.
Okay.
I want y'all to understand that this what we're witnessing here Oh, this is where it fades back into present day.
12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Where's the rest of the spacesuit?
She's not actually in space. Damn, Ellie got some big ass teeth. Like a fucking turtle. Well, specifically like the Jim Henson turtles.
Yeah.
Wow, she has really big teeth.
Okay.
Hey, Martin.
What's up, man?
Kidding me?
She has really big teeth.
Yeah, man. It's like she just got white rocks jammed in her face. And there you go. That's your nightmare fuel for the evening.
Mother and I can't say the word smuggle. Like in a sentence, I can't say the word smuggle in a sentence right now.
Yeah, I guess.
Smuggling pearls in her mouth.
So the thing I was trying to say before that that beautiful sequence took place was this is supposed to make us wonder what happened between him and her to make them so, you know, because this is only what they said like 4 years ago.
Hey. Welcome to Earth.
This is 3 years prior.
Okay, 3
So
years
it's like-
ago. I was close.
Yeah, so a year has passed since the very beginning of the game.
You didn't even rotate it.
No, rotating it was just like turning it a little bit.
Marco.
Who's controlling the other?
So yeah, this is all supposed to make us like, because it's not just that Joel did this cool thing for her. It is the idea that she at this time was clearly still cool with Joel, and as the game started, we were very aware that something not quite right was going on. I have a gun, so y'all do realize this is about to be an action sequence. They went out of their way to show us that we have a gun, so stuff's about to happen.
There's more museum stuff over there.
Well, yeah, it was a museum, Ellie.
Well, let's go.
Of course, there's more museum stuff.
How do you plan on getting yourself
Over there, Martin.
What are you talking about? It's a video game, man. Don't question my video game instincts. I'm not lost. I'm looking. Oh, what do you mean? How am I gonna get across there? I'm gonna jump in the water. What stupid question was that, Joel?
ever give anyone else this much grief?
No,
outta
Joel.
here.
Literally, no one else likes me.
Hey, whose birthday is it?
Again, you have a Walkman in there, and you just jumped in there. No questions
I want a
asked.
good
Wait,
splash.
is he controlling the other
We
thing?
got more exploring to do.
No, he's not.
I'd say that maybe you should put it like
Nice.
in a waterproof pocket.
You are asking. You are giving this game too many outs. I don't know if y'all can see how like that.
Disbelief and all that.
Like the water displacement around Joel kind of like clicked out of position.
I want to take one of these stuffed bison.
Oh yeah, because the backpack's not even closed. So even if it was like in a waterproof whatever the fuck,
Hey,
like
let's be in
the
there.
backpack's open.
I don't know.
I'll open the door.
Joel, we're here now. Come on,
Come on, we can't chicken out now.
the stuff we done been through, Joel. Come on, man. Grab my ass and hook me up in there. Just grab me by the backpack. Just throw me in there. Joke's on you, Joel. I'm not coming back for you. Ugh. Oh, you ain't getting in here, dude.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, you
bad
are.
news. There's shit blocking the door.
That's a comforting thought.
Find me another way in. I'll walk around the outside.
Okay, be safe.
You be safe.
There are dinosaurs around.
I understand that you feel like you're having a good time and everything, Ellie, but shut the hell up. You're loud, and we don't.
Typical flashlights, there's nothing. Oh, never mind.
Yep, that's about right.
Stay strong, buddy.
That right there is why you don't hit the moose. If you're driving a car and there's a moose on the road, you don't hit the moose.
This guy needed a hug.
Is they're huge as fuck.
Yeah, you hit the deer. You don't swerve to miss the deer. You hit the deer. Because in most cases, your insurance company will cover that. But if you hit the moose, you're most likely to die. Because it's going to crash into the car. Like, you're going to hit its legs, and then it's going to fall on top of the car. And then, bad times. So back to the secret racists. That conversation ain't over. So basically, yeah, they got really pissy that Van Halen man is changing his name because his name is connected to somebody who was a
It's dark in here.
proper POS. And like the more
Is it
they
a jump scare game?
nah. You know what? I said that, and like the next scare might be indeed a jump scare. But what's going on?
Read the words.
Ellie probably knows something.
Great. Wow.
She heard something I didn't. Hold on.
Read the words, my dude. That's probably.
That ain't no. Shut up.
You read it and write.
That ain't the problem. That's shut up. Okay, I'm just like, are you proud of what you did, or you just feel bad about what you did?
Stuff. You're missing a lot of stuff.
Don't know.
Yes, you are.
Shut
already missed
up.
things.
You are a silent watcher. You are at the movies. Okay, so I'm assuming you feel bad about what you did.
Come on, fucker.
That was a dick.
So yeah, the more they talk about, the more they react. Wrong button. The more they react to the
The
kid who,
things.
yeah. They couldn't stop him. Okay. I hope y'all can read.
Of course I can.
Like, I'm leaving it long enough for everybody to be able to read
You
it.
ran into the blast. I couldn't stop.
Yeah. I don't know what the blast was. Was there another one? The people in the van, we locked them in and doused it with gas. Okay, you're a proper POS. But yeah, the way they react to the world outside of them not being happy. As I did share a post that they shared. And the post that I shared was it was this lady saying like, I can't stand behind like your movement if it like turns into this, which was like, things being set on fire and the riots basically.
Mm-hmm.
And my response to that was like, I think my response directly on their post, because the thing is like most of their friends are white, and like so far the weirdest thing about all of the stuff that's been happening to me specifically is seeing other white people. There is no light. Yeah, it's right on. It's on my shirt. It's seeing other white people have to tell other white people why black people are so fucking mad. And like seeing them be so dumb as to like, yeah, they're kind of tired of being treated like ass and they don't care for it. We wanted to end suffering. We wanted to restore humanity. Each time we sacrificed part of ourselves, our leaders kept saying it'll be worth it. Now we've disbanded with nothing to show for our sins. That's terrible. I thought coming here might reignite something, some purpose. My parents loved bringing me here. It's one of my earliest memories from before the outbreak, before all the cruelty and savagery. Those memories just made me angrier. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I can't look at the person I've become. Then stay out of the fucking mirror. So I said there aren't any jump scares. Yeah, I might have lied, but understand that I didn't know I was lying when I lied. If it happens, if I'm lying, I'm fine. It ain't Resident Evil, so I'm straight. Like, ain't nothing gonna top being freaked out by Resident Evil. Yeah, for what it's worth.
So
Like,
there's zombies in this game?
not.
Scared the dog crap out of me.
That was a boar. At first, I thought it was a wolf, and I was like, I'm gonna die. I was like, I'm super dead. Now the problem is, if anything was liars. If anything was chasing that boar, it's on its way to where I am, which is a problem.
Well, considering I
I'm
can't
in
hear
here.
anything.
Yeah, no. Oh shit.
The hell was it?
It's a boar.
Put it on the thing where you
Just so
can
you
hear
know.
through the mic, but we can also hear it.
But then the noise will be coming out of the speaker, which would then go into the microphone, which would double up the audio, which will be annoying.
And it'll
No, and that's it.
Get a fire going before it gets too dark.
I don't even know what they sound like. It's dark. You lost. You died. I bet you it's gonna play the red light. You died.
All right, this is where we're gonna stop because it's 26 minutes in. Hold on. And because the white boy got kicked out the party chat. I mean, yeah, I realize like referring to him as the white boy while talking about racial injustice is kind of like bass backwards. But how the fuck? Where are you? There
Can we call set?
you are. You sure? You got a phone?
No, I was asking you because you had it.
I don't got his number.
I know his number. Can I call
Then call him on the house phone. Oh, you just want to use my phone? You thought that was a good way to trick me into letting let you use it?
No. I just don't like using the house phone.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm not used to house
Well, then shut the fuck up and suck it up, champ.
phone. I'll do.
If you go in there and go to bed, you'll have no idea that you're not getting the thing that you want.
What?
What? I said if you go in there and go to bed, you won't be aware of not having the thing you want. Okay. So yeah, so that's the kind of the when I say secret racist, I mean one of the things I brought up like when all of this stuff started was like the idea that how people are responding to being unhappy, how black people are responding to being unhappy could easily sway somebody who was never really racist before into sympathizing with the racists. And you know, you feel what I'm saying? Like you see how like broken the idea behind that is, but that's what it is because like they don't because I had this conversation with a guy who was like, there's no such thing as white privilege, and I understood boy, and I explained to him like even though you probably never in your life been able to capitalize on your white privilege, it's always been there. You just never got the opportunity to use it. Like the statistics stand that white people understand it's not like it's across the country, but in a weird kind of way, like if a baby shits in the kitchen, the whole house smells like baby shit. But shit isn't in every room, and it's not in every breath. It's just scattered throughout the house, usually because of the vent system. So across the entire country, there is injustice based on race, but the thing is, it's hit and miss across every state. But the thing is, it's still there. And yes, that does mean that there is some kind of positivity and like equality, but it's fewer and far between. So like a black person does get more time or a more strict punishment for the exact same crime as a white guy. That, my friend, is what is called white privilege. Like it is what it is. I could easily beat up my girlfriend, and Fifth could beat up his fiance, and he might get a warning, whereas I'm going to jail, and I might get like an outstanding like bond or whatever the hell. Like that's what it is, and like so people who are in a position where they just refuse to accept that that's the world they live in. They refuse to accept it because they've never had the chance to experience it. There are black people out there who feel the same way because they've been able to get by without being profiled, without quote unquote fitting the description, and it just comes down to a lack of information or a lack of experience in a certain thing. And when people start yapping off at the mouth, they let people know how fucking unaware or how stupid they are or how inexperienced they are when it comes to a certain thing. And it's only weird when suddenly you're the black guy with the white friends who clearly don't understand that your entire race gets singled out because of where you're from, because they don't do it and none of their friends have done it. Well, when they see it happen, they like, well, you shouldn't have been doing that thing you did that got you beat up. We're like, well, yeah, that's kind of like how we look at it when we from the hood. Dudes get shot because dudes was in the wrong part of the hood and you got popped for like, yeah, we understand the concept behind it, but that doesn't mean we like it. And that's what it comes down to. And it's just
I mean,
weird.
like people just have a hard time believing things they've not experienced personally for whatever reason.
I mean, that's kind of how flat earthers are. They've never seen the curvature of the earth, so they have no reason to believe that it exists. Whereas, like, some people who, like, just, look at, like, common fucking sense. So let's say, like, even if you've never experienced a black person being, like, profiled, let's just say common sense says if this many black people are, like, saying, like, this happens to us a lot, clearly it happens a lot. And you don't even have to hear that. You can just simply see that in the news. Black people are being murdered for literally existing. And no, I'm not a firm believer that cops are like corrupt. I'm a firm believer that the system in which cops are given positions of power is broken and crazy motherfuckers are being put in charge of people's safety. That's what it is. It's not the job, it's the occupant of the occupation. If you understand what I'm saying? It's not that UFC fighters beat and kill their girlfriends. Specific UFC fighters were batshit crazy, got a girlfriend, beat and killed her. That's what it is. It's not the same thing. And it's just kind of weird, like slowly seeing it like ooze out. And again, I don't blame all white people for the misgivings of a few. Like I never will. Like that's dumb to me. It's never going to be that way. But yeah, to me, that's what secret racists are. And a lot of black people are like swear up and down, like, oh yeah, they're out there. I'm like, well, duh. Like there are black people out there who hate black people, but they don't have a choice but to deal with black people on a day-to-day basis. So they never really let you know how much they can't stand being around you because they don't have a choice. Same with some white people who never let you know how much they don't care for you because you're black or white because they don't have a choice. They know like they know what'll happen if they say something and they don't want to go through that. That's it. Like that's all I wanted to say. It's a long episode. I hope you
making passive aggressive posts on Facebook about how removing a cop from Paw Patrol is,
because like in their minds, it's like, well, this is just dumb, and like I'm just standing against the stupid part. It's like you have to like I agree that's stupid, but being mad that certain people are like, yeah, my name is associated with somebody who was a piece of shit. I don't want my name to be associated with him anymore. So, oh, it's David Lee Roth. That's who it is. David Lee Roth is changing his, like, he doesn't want to be called David Lee Roth anymore. He's like, you just call him, like, David Roth or L. Roth. Which I like L. Roth.
The Roth.
With that being said, y'all, that's the end of the episode. Hopefully you stuck around this long so you can like, comment, subscribe, and help the channel grow. And drop a comment down below and like let me know how you feel about all of this. Like I am easily like considered a race traitor because I'm not pro-black simply because I'm black. I'm pro-human. I think I do believe all lives matter, but the problem is all lives don't matter. You feel me? Like, and I'm not just saying, well, we understand that black people treat black people like shit. White people also treat white people like shit. Asians treat Asians like shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's not specific to America. Humans in general are garbage. It has nothing to do with your race. It has nothing to do with where you're from. Human beings are garbage. So I'm not surprised by the stuff that happens. I'm not surprised by the reactions to the stuff that happens. I am, however, surprised that people can be so stupid that they want to broadcast their idiocy. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves and be safe. We out this motherfucker. Peace.